Dear Adonai viewers, you're welcome to this show, Law Binding. Your host is Kasato Godfrey. Today we are going to deal with the land issues. In the studio, I'm not alone. I have to have a man who is qualified in law. Today we are having an attorney, and this moment I would like to let him introduce himself, then we move ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Godfrey. My name is Job Kukiriza.
Yes.
Yeah.
Job. Counsel Job.
Yes.
People want to know from which law firm do you practice from?
I work with Soga Company Advocates.
Subuga Company Advocates.
And also with Tinex Logistics Limited.
Two advocacy firms.
No, one is a company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then the other one is a
firm.
A firm. Can you clarify what is the difference in between the two?
A firm is where we go and do the legal work.
Yes.
Basically, we plan for that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the company, it deals in medicine.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Today, dear viewers, we are going to deal with an issue that is really a serious problem to very many of us in Uganda here. When we talk about land issues in Uganda have become a serious problem. There is an outcry from all over the country. People are talking about land. There are a lot of land disputes. There are a lot of land issues.
Yes.
Dear Council,
Yes.
our dear viewers want to know, what is land? When we talk about land, what is land?
Well, land was described using a Latin maxim. Chucas est solomo.
It's a Latin
maxim.
Yes.
Aegis est inferius. Simply meaning land
Yeah.
is whatever is on the land, both up and below.
When we are describing land, we are dealing with whatever is seated on the land and above it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
As in a landowner
Yes.
owns what is above, both above the land and below the land. So that's what Latin maxim means.
Yes.
Simply.
Yes.
When you talk about land, you don't only talk about the surface area.
Yes.
For example, let's say you've constructed a flat.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so when you've constructed a flat, however high you go and however low you go,
Yes.
still is yours.
Oh,
So
so
when
my ownership
is not limited.
is not limited.
No.
Vertically upwards and down,
Yeah.
I still own the same.
Yes.
Okay. There's something I hear of land fixtures.
A land fixture. Yes.
Yes. What are land fixtures?
A land fixtures. These are items that are constructed on a land that are fixed on the surface.
Yes. So, my house, can it go in under that category?
It qualifies to be a fixture.
Yes.
Crops, agricultural crops.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me some of the examples. Something attached to a surface.
Okay. Is a mountain a fixture?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
That's a natural resource.
Natural resource. Okay. Yes. So whatever I plant on the land,
As a land. Yeah.
or whatever I construct on the land.
Yeah. You have to use your own materials. For example, let's say you've bricks. You've
Yes.
laid bricks on a surface,
Yes.
even though you've not used a mortar or
Yes.
cement.
Yes.
You've just laid them on the bricks. It qualifies to be a chattel.
A chattel or a land fixture.
Those are two different things.
Oh.
But
What is the difference between a chattel and a land fixture? You know, Council,
yes,
you are trying to become now complicated.
not really.
You're bringing in a lot of Latin. You're bringing. Can you please help us and get the difference between a chattel and a land fixture?
Well, it's not further. Yeah, as I said, blocks. I'll give you a good example of blocks
Yes.
being put on a what? Now, a chattel is not really fixed. It can easily be
Okay.
removed. Now, like
Yes.
bricks. For example, when someone lays bricks on a land surface,
Yes.
they qualify to be a chattel simply because they can easily be removed.
Okay.
While a fixture is fixed on the surface.
So you want to tell me, if I bring my building material, pour on my piece of land or plot of land, that is a chattel.
Yeah.
That is
It
a
can easily
chattel.
be removed. Or,
Yes. But if I do the construction, apply cement,
True.
do the mixing very well, then I construct a building, or whatever I construct, that one becomes a fixed.
Qualifies to be a fixed.
It is fixed.
So yeah, so that's how it's
Okay.
principally defined that too.
Then, council,
Yes, it's good for.
I hear of what people talk about land tenure.
Yeah, the land
System.
tenure system.
What is land tenure system?
Land tenure system can easily be explained or
Yes.
defined as the different types of land in an area or in a given jurisdiction. For example, here in Uganda,
Yes.
we have the Milo tenure system.
Okay, I now get your point. So, it is the different kind of descriptions of land. Okay, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, we have freehold
You have said one, my land.
Milo.
Yes. I want us to go slowly by slowly. When we talk about my land, what differentiates a piece of land to be my land?
Now,
What makes it unique to be
when
to
I
be
talk
called
of
a my land?
when I talk of Milo,
Yes.
I will take you right back to the 1900 Uganda Agreement.
Yes.
That's how it came into existence.
Yes.
When Uganda was had not yet got its independence,
Yes.
we had the Christians that came in, and they wanted land for development.
Yes.
So they went to the Kabaka and extracted something so that they could use the land.
Yes.
So that's how the Milo land came into place.
Okay.
So basically we have the Milo land and also Kabaka's land.
Yes.
The Milo Kend, if you recall Milo Kend.
So the my land is basically it was basically in the central region.
Yeah, basically central
Uganda area.
Uganda.
Yes. Yes.
Top
yes.
of Buganda.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, Milo land applies in Uganda. We also have freehold,
Yes.
we have customary, and we have titled.
We have my land, freehold, customary.
Customary land.
Yes. Then.
Let's first deal with those.
Yes. Now, so can you please help us? What differentiates a my land from a freehold? And you said leasehold.
Leasehold, yeah,
Yes, leasehold, and customary.
and customary.
Yes.
Now, what really do you want? Freehold.
Okay. Now let's start with my land.
No, we've done Milo land.
My land.
Yeah, we've finished Milo land. Explain Milo land.
Okay. How do I get to know that I'm owning my land?
Well, Milo land is not owned by an individual. Milo land is owned by the Kabaka's land,
Yes.
but you can use it on his behalf.
The my land. Because I normally get titles where you have this is a title but of a my land.
Yeah, they're Milo land titles.
And we all of us here, mostly in the central region, we feel much more comfortable when we have a title,
A land title.
or that has a mile quoting on it.
Okay.
Because there's Kabaka's land
Uh-huh.
that doesn't have title.
It has. It's titled by the Buganda Land Board.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now, this mile land, you're saying it's under Kabaka still.
Yeah, it's a mile, and there are 90 miles. But you can receive busulo, that's what we call busulo.
Yes.
It's a Buganda term.
Yes.
So you pay a ground rent for a specific period of time.
Okay, Council, I want this one to be clear. to our viewers. There's like my dad. My dad owned my land.
Yes, yes.
And it is titled. So it was passed on to us. But for us, we know we have the full capacity and the full ownership of
To
this
develop it, yeah. You're free to
Yes.
develop it.
Yes. So now, how does the Kabaka come in?
Now, the Kabaka comes in a way that he has the obligation to collect a ground rent or some little fees.
From the mainland?
Yeah, from his land. Because my land belongs to the Kabaka, ownership. So, you can live on it.
Then what about the Kabaka's land?
It's no, you're not getting me.
Yes.
But I'll try to explain it in a way that Kabaka has his land, for example, which he uses, which they use personally for the development of the kingdom.
Yes.
Where his house, his residence is seated.
Yes.
And also the commercial buildings.
Yes.
And also where their parliament is seated.
Yes.
As the prime minister and so on.
Yes.
So it's in a way that you're free to develop it and use it and enjoy it, but it's the sole ownership. It's owned by the Kabaka. It's not owned by you. You can have a title, but it's like a subtitle. Are you getting me? Yeah, like a subtitle.
Now
you use it on behalf of
the
kingdom.
Kabaka. Now, which type of land on these other ones mentioned? Which type of land do I own personally?
You can own freehold. There is freehold. There is customary land. Now, customary land is like for example at home.
Yes.
Your grandfather had land.
Yes.
Which is owned by a family.
Yes.
So that land, when he gives birth to children,
yes,
he assigns each and every child a portion.
Yes.
So you own a specific piece of land that is given to you through inheritance, let's say.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, you can get a title
and
to show that that land belongs to you.
So on that title, what is mentioned on the title?
It's customary title land. Your name actually is on the title.
Yes.
But it's enacted under customary.
So, Council, you want to say, very many people are owning my land. Okay? Then the customer, what is the difference between the customary land and the my land?
Customary land
because like for my case, I've had this kind of land whereby we are having a title, but the title is having my land, yet it is inherited from our grandfather.
No, not really. When you talk of Buganda as a region,
yes,
you cannot tell me that the whole of Buganda is under Milo land.
It's not all under my land.
No,
yes.
No. Buganda is far beyond 90 miles.
Yes.
So when you talk of Milo land, it's specifically the 90. You get? Which let me say it can stretch. It stretches in Entebbe.
Yes.
Some land, then Kampala.
Yes.
Then Mukono
yes.
has also some land, just other district offices.
Yes.
Yeah, probably that. Then we also have church, which was given to the churches, the missionary church.
Yes.
Where they put up schools,
if I may ask Council, does land have law governing it?
Yeah, land is governed.
What is the law talking about land?
When you go to the Constitution, chapter 15,
yes,
of of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda
Yes.
talks about land.
Yes.
Land is vested into the people. Land belongs to the people.
Yes.
And the government, through enacted laws by the parliament,
Yes.
only ensures that a few places are reserved for the development of and enjoyment of the whole country as a whole.
Yes.
For example, when we talk of lakes, natural resources,
Yes.
lakes, rivers, minerals,
Yes.
things like gold,
Yes.
yeah, etc., etc.
Yes.
So this is basically government owns places that like swamps,
Yes.
which are used for the recreation of the environment, and these ones are enjoyed by both citizens and also those that come in as tourists. They enjoy it as a whole.
And now, that kind of land is categorized to be what?
No, this is basically I'm describing basically what land is.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, how the laws govern the land.
Yes.
So specifically, people own land. People have the right in Uganda. It's not like other countries now. When you go to Tanzania, land
Yes.
is owned specifically by government. Also, countries like Russia,
Yes.
land is owned by government specifically
Yes.
and developed by government.
But for our case, it is completely different.
It's different. It's very different.
Yes.
We have leases.
Yes.
You can get land through a lease. Now, this is an agreement signed between two people,
Yes.
the leaser and the leasee.
Now, the leaser is under what category?
I'm explaining the leasehold.
Yes.
Now, the leaser is someone who wants to give out his land for a specific period of time. This is 3 years and above.
Yes.
To the leasee.
I can have my title.
Yes, you can have your title.
Then
Either
I-
customary,
Yes.
yeah, but you want to lease it out. You want to give someone wants to use it for the development of a sugarcane plantation. Someone wants to
Yes.
begin a sugarcane factory
Yes.
on it, or a coffee factory.
So I lease it out.
You lease it out at a fee.
Monthly, yearly.
It begins. A lease is basically 3 years and above.
Okay, it is annual.
You pay money. Yeah, in that agreement you enact a memorandum of understanding,
Yes.
whereby you talk of how long the duration period
Yes.
that someone is going to use that land.
Yes.
We can say for 5 years, 20 years.
In this agreement, before you put down the agreement, this person has to pay the full amount, or I have to agree on the terms of payment. Is it in bits or once?
You talk of the payment. You talk of what you accept, your acceptance.
Yeah.
Then, if that person clears you, but in that agreement you say that person is going to use the land for 50 years. Then
Yes.
after 50 years, that land will get back to you, the leasee.
Or the
The leaser.
or the what? The descent, eh? We call them what?
Your family.
Yes.
Yeah. So even when you're gone, with that land, you're ensured that it's going to come back to your family. Your children are going to benefit from it. So this person uses it for a specific period of time, as enacted in the agreement.
But council, has it really happened to those families in Uganda here?
Yes.
They
People
regain
get
the-
leases.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Talk of areas.
Getting the lease, that one is very possible. But now, after the specified period of time, getting back to the rightful owners.
Yeah, it gets back. You can file a suit
Now,
to ensure that the land gets back to you. If at all the person using the land is not willing to require another lease
yes.
or wants to use the land for free, you can file a suit
Yes.
and you ensure that the land gets back to your family.
In which court of law?
Land division.
Okay.
But specifically, there are land tribunals, which are in every sub-county and district. So, we'll talk of the land commission that is enacted by the law.
Yes.
This one handles land disputes.
At what level?
When you're filing a suit, you can begin with resistance. There's what we call the resistant committees.
Are they at village level? What level is that?
Yeah, there's one at sub-county level.
Yes.
You can actually begin from the village level because people who have wisdom about the land are basically the neighbors within the jurisdiction of the area.
Yes.
So specifically, your neighbor knows who exactly owns that piece of land.
Now, who puts us together?
You can rush to the chairman. I'll advise you first rush to the chairman
Yes.
and let him call for a meeting.
Yes.
Let him call both parties. That's if the elders, the clan chiefs, have failed.
Yes.
You can
because now
you can appeal to the chairman.
Because this is a situation whereby council it is in between me and you, where we are not relatives.
Yeah.
You get the
We're
point.
not colleagues.
We are not, okay. Whatever, we may be colleagues, but the clan leaders cannot put us together.
So I advise that person to appeal to the resistance committees or an LC.
LCs, yes.
Yeah, but LCs do not handle jurisdiction of if that land has a value, a monetary value,
Yes.
of let's say 15 million.
15.
It's out of his jurisdiction.
Above
He can't,
15
he
million.
can't handle that meeting.
Yes.
So that person will basically rush to a high court or a chief magistrate court to file a suit.
Now, what I want us to be, I want you to help the viewers.
Yes, good.
What is the first court? In between, you've talked of the what? The magistrate. The chief magistrate.
The chief magistrate court.
The chief magistrate court. Is that the lowest ranking court or?
It's actually that's basic. It's the beginning of hearing of suits, but they are in grades.
Yes.
We have grade 2.
Now, this one you're talking about is grade what?
Chief magistrate. You can rush to a chief magistrate straight away.
You know, you are talking to a layperson. You're talking of a chief magistrate. You're talking of grade 2. So, like now, let's take an example of Mukono.
Yes.
Mukono, nowadays I hear of high court. I hear of what court do I go to? You said of the magistrate court, eh?
You got the registrar.
The court registrar.
Yeah, of a
Yes.
civil suit, land division. The
Court
chief magistrate
registrar.
court.
Dear viewers, you go to the registrar, civil suit.
Yeah,
Okay.
land division.
Land division.
Yeah, and file a suit
Yes.
and file your complaint.
Yes. Then from there,
From there, they will sit down and they will call you. They will call both parties.
now, does this apply to all categories of land tenure system?
Yeah.
All. So long as the land value is above 15 million.
15 million monetary value.
Okay. I get the point. I get the point. Now, you were talking about if at all, okay, I file a court, I file a suit. Counsel, first explain to me, what is a suit?
This is basically a complaint. You're saying you're not convinced
Yes,
with party X or party Y.
yes,
He has infringed on your rights. He has trespassed on your land.
yes.
So you want him off a piece of land.
Now, with the suit application, do I need a counsel, an attorney like you, or I can go myself and I finish everything with the registrar?
It's advisable
Yes,
to get someone who has knowledge.
Yes.
of the land law.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because you as a layman, there are some terms and jargons that you may not understand. Just like how I explained at the beginning of this program.
Yes.
How I called what land is.
Chateau,
Estopel, things like that.
Yes.
So I would advise you to get someone who has a well basis
On the law.
of the law of land.
So that he can give. When I'm applying the suit, I even apply some of the land law courts. Depending on my suit.
Basically, you put the grounds.
Yes.
The grounds that you base on.
Yes.
Yeah, you basically say, on this day, I'm filing this suit against so and so who has entered into my land without my permission.
I put it down on paper.
Yeah, in writing.
Yes.
And you receive it is received by the registrar at a certain fee.
Okay.
So then later you'll be called for hearing.
I even pay for the suit.
Yeah, there's a fee for a suit.
Like how much?
You get there. When you go there, they will tell you. It depends.
You know, the viewers need to know, because I may think I just have to walk to the...
No, those fees are there. Those fees are fixed amounts.
Okay.
Yeah. They
So
cannot be
when I
fixed.
get to the registrar, I get to know that.
You'll get to know that.
Yeah. Council,
Yes.
we are just less than by time. In just a minute, I just want you to leave some conclusive remarks to the person over there who is owning land and may be having issues or may not be having issues at the moment. Just briefly, before we end the program.
Well, with land, basically it's the development of the land. I would urge you right there. If you have a piece of land, one, develop it.
Yes.
So that its monetary value goes high.
Yes.
And the more you utilize on the land, when you're leaving that land, someone will still pay you for how much you've developed it.
Yes.
So basically develop it so that you gain on it. If you have land and you leave it dormant, well, it's of no use.
Yes.
But when you develop it, it gains value.
Yes.
And the more the value, this is more the worth.
Yes.
Yeah, so kind of urge you, get a land, develop it, to fence it.
Yes.
You will have protected it, or put something that is of value on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Council Job. Dear viewers, thank you for tuning in on Adonai TV. I would like to tell you that every Monday, 9 to 10, we shall be with Council Job here at Adonai TV with your program, Law Binding. I've been your host, Kasaro Godfrey.
And your co-host, Job.
Yes.
Kiriza.
Let's meet again Monday next week.